We can call this as a maintenance strategy, but still, you know, I'm saying that this is just like an example. Things that maybe I developed some, I got some from textbooks, I got some from Google. However, you can make your own strategy. I can make my own strategy. It's depend on us. It's depend on our requirement. Okay, let's see, for example, here the first one, run to fail strategy. When I say run to fail, means what? Means let the asset work till it fails. I will not do any PPM, okay? I will not do any corrective, I will not do anything. If it's not failing, I'm not going to do any type of maintenance for this asset. So do you think it's right? No PPM, nothing? So the answer, the first answer will come to you is no, cannot be. This is a very wrong strategy. Agree, but let us think about it again. What do you think about light bulb or light fitting? Okay, let's think about a switch, light switch, or a socket, electrical socket, like, you know, single socket, double socket, something like that. Will you do a PPM for that? You might say no, and no need for PPM, but still I can say that if you have a street light, no, maybe we need to do a PPM, because part of the street light, we need to maintain the lux density, you know, in the street. Means we need to clean, you know, that the transparent glass for the street light need to be cleaned every 6 months, for example. If I did not do that, no, I cannot say run to fail. But if I say it's in my home, fine, agree, run to fail is fine. I can accept that. No problem. No problem. I can accept that, because anyhow, the design was based on 70%. And when I put it, it was 100%. So it will reach like 5 years or 4 years without any problem for me. So it's a run to fail. Okay, but let us think about another option, by the way, or another scenario. Imagine that you have a villa. In that villa, you have a booster pump. Okay, booster pump in the villa. Okay, that is the small one, you know, in any villa. Okay, so one of the you know, developer, they have done some studies. They say that should we do a PPM for the booster pump for the villas? Imagine that they have around 5,000 villas. Okay, should we spend money to do PPM for the pumps or no? Yeah, we need to do that. Definitely, we have to do that. But the question is it feasible to do it? Because how much is going to cost me? Because to do that, I need to send the car. Like, you know, if I have a bump, okay, let us send a car, and that car have a one driver, and with the driver there is one technician, okay, and their tools and equipment, whatever it is, they go there for the pump. Okay, how much it will cost that? So maybe I need to do it 4 times, and each time it will cost me maybe like, say, 200. Okay, so 200 multiplied by 4, say 800. But if I ask the new pump how much it cost me, maybe it will cost you 900. Okay, that means I pay for the PPM almost the same price as a new pump. Okay, so is it feasible to do that or no? I don't think. Then why we spend our money? And one point you need to know that is, what is you know, the consequences if I did not do the PPM. Normally, when you put your strategy, the main thing you need to think about is the consequences of this decision. Okay, if I say I'm going with the run to fail, what is the consequences if one light is not working in your home? That means there's no light, but it's easy. I can go to any near shop and get it. It's available in the market. It will cost me 3, 4, 5, 10 dirham, and I will replace that one. And I can do it by my own, even no need for the technician. So it's acceptable risk. Okay, if one socket is not working, I can use the second socket. No problem, not that much. Okay, even if I want a technician to come and do it for me, it's easy. It's available that socket is available in the market. It's not about I need, you know, the lead time that needs to procure this socket. It's not coming from Europe that I have to request it today, and it will take like, you know, 2 months to come to me, and I have to accelerate it by sending through the HL. That means I have to pay around 1,000 more. No, it's not that complicated at all. It's available in the market, easy to install. So fine. What is the problem? The consequences here is fine. To make it much easier for you, let us go back to our home country. Okay, like in my case is Sudan. Like I asked my father, do you have any contract, maintenance contract with a contractor to maintain your pumps, to come to our house every quarter and to do a PPM? Definitely he will start laughing. No way, I'm not going to do that. Even if there is such an option, I'm not going to do that. And by the way, there are some assets, they were manufactured and designed to be reliable, even without any intervention from any technician. They are reliable, you know, to work 24/7 without any support from any technician. So the pumps, it's somehow it's reliable, you know, to work for years without any problem, even without a PPM. Okay, so if the amount of money I'm going to pay will cost me that much, no, let me purchase a new one. Okay, but in the same case, imagine almost similar type of pump capacity. It's a jockey pump in the firefighting, like, you know, in the firefighting system, you know, you have the diesel pump, electrical pump, and the jockey pump. And you need the jockey pump. It's very small. Can I say the jockey pump, I'm not going to do a PPM for a jockey pump, and I will let it run to fail because the maintenance or whatever it will cost me more? Even if this was the case, 800 to 900, still I'm not going to do that. Why? Because there is a regulation. There is a regulation from the local authority, and I have to follow that thing. And the most important thing is the consequences of not maintaining the pumps, you know, in this case. So this is why I'm saying that whenever you go for a strategy, make sure that the consequences of your strategy that you are going in. When I say that, I'm going, like, you know, these days, especially these days, all the organization, they want to reduce the frequency of their, you know, PPM, because they want to reduce the cost. Okay, and so how to reduce the cost of the maintenance contract? By reducing the main one, by reducing the frequency of the PPM. But before doing that, much better to do it with analysis, the right analysis. What is the consequences if I did not do that? Is the asset reliable to work without any PPM? Okay, so all those things need to be known. Even if I cannot reduce the PPM frequency, look, in the PPM checklist, like imagine that the monthly PPM checklist, there is 1, 2, 3, up to 10 tasks. Okay. What I need to do, I have to go to each task and check task 1, task 2, task 3. Is it really critical to be done? Maybe yes. Task 2, no. Task 3, yes. Task 4, yes. Task 5, no. So at least I have reduced, I kept the frequency at monthly, but instead of 10 tasks to be done, I reduce it to 5. That means the amount of time that need to do the PPM is reduced. So this should be okay and sufficient to reduce the PPM time. But also when it's come, someone can say that, you know, what you are saying theoretically it's nice, but when it's come to the real world, if you said that to your contractor or to a subcontractor, he said, no, anyhow, I send the technician, anyhow, I send the car, anyhow, I spend the petrol, whatever it is. So this, I agree, sometimes not happening, but when you go to all your assets, it's a huge. So when we reduce, not the frequency only, but sometimes the task inside that frequency. So please, before you reduce anything, because you need to save time and money, please do the analysis. Check what is the consequences. Check, is it really need that much task, or maybe 5 of them is more than enough. Okay, and